Yo, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so be notified every time I upload. Just got off work, man. Wow, man, it's gonna be rough. Figuring out this content and working this night shift, man. But we'll get to it. Shout out to Tommy Pham, man. Tommy Pham hit that home run today. I was front and center for that. Woo. Um, but yeah, let's get into it. Those Boston bats. Excuse me, they tried to come on strong late, man. But a lot of it wasn't enough. All right, I took Trevor Story for a home run. I thought Justin Turner would have been in the lineup. I wanted to take him, but Devers ended up hitting one. So it is what it is. Cassis too. But let's go through these games real quick. The weather, I don't have the weather right now. Um, so let's just go. Like I said, let's just go through it real quick. Kansas City Royals at shout out to Patrick Bush, man. Before I get into it, man, he subscribed to my channel. I think it's only like $2.99 a month. If you want to support me, you can join the channel. You'll see it somewhere down there. But yeah, man, $2.99 a month ain't gonna hurt nothing. A cup of coffee, whatever. Pack of blunts, what? I don't know. Shit, it is what it is, though. So, like I said, Kansas City Royals at Chicago Cubs over under 8.5 in this spot. Talion just got hit up. He's pitching his worst on the road versus lefties. Last time I checked, I didn't checked in a while. It's just something that I knew by heart here. Let me see. What is Talion? I call him Talion beef. So let me check his splits right here, so it won't be messing up on the screen. All right, so ERA 6.17 at home and 5.22 on the road. Um, 276 batting average to lefties and 272 batting average to righties. At home though, home versus lefties, 326 batting average. Home versus righties, 320 batting average. Lefties giving up a 643 slugging, and just in general at home, a 544 slugging. Okay, so and then we just went over this yesterday. The Kansas City Royals, they number one WRC plus versus right hand pitching. I want to say, let's take a look at that in the last 30 days. Well, since we're right here, last 7 days, WRC Plus Kansas City Royals number one. Okay, last 14 days, WRC Plus Kansas City number two. Okay, plus at 136 with a very low K rate at 17.8. And then over the last 30 days, Kansas City Royals are um, uh, um, fourth in WRC Plus with an 18.8 K rate, meaning they're not striking out. Okay. So there you have that. I expect runs to be put up here. Let me go through the motions here. Bobby Witt Jr. It's at a parlay piece right now at minus 160. If you want to get there, go ahead, be my guest. Cody Bellinger, I've sprinkled something on his 135, minus 135. It's been minus 135 all night. I sprinkled something on that. He's got a lefty matchup with Cole Reagans and you know, he's been hitting lefties all year long. Now he's at a 900 OPS to lefties and righties, so I like him. His runs and RBI sitting at minus 135. This game should be a monster for. I ain't gonna say a monster, but this could be a decent game for his runs and RBIs if you ask me. The over 8.5 is in jeopardy, so I lean towards the over. I'm not picking a side in this one here right now. I'm gonna lean towards the over though, but I couldn't talk you off none of these bats. Like I said, lefties get a bump, righties get a bump, lefties get a bump though. Massey, his runs and RBIs at minus 140. And what's the other lefty I like over here? Massey and MJ Melendez. So these guys get a bump, man. And then I couldn't talk you off any of the Cubs. It is what it is. Jameer Candelario is another guy that I'm looking at for hits, runs, and RBIs as well. Hap, he's a switch, so he can get it too. Um, keeping it moving here to Detroit Tigers and Cleveland Guardians here. This game's got an under feel to it, man. So I was looking for under of first half under something like that. Might be 3.5. But I might just pass. I'm gonna end up just passing on this game overall. Gavin Williams, his strikeout prop sitting at 7.5. That's pretty high, even though he had back to back games with 10 Ks or more. But that's pretty high. Scuba hasn't been over 5 innings this season, so I don't know what to think about that situation. But I'm gonna just pass on this game in whole. The only thing I did want to lean towards Detroit because Scuba is a lefty. And Detroit I did want to lean. Yeah, Cleveland haven't been hitting lefties there. Next game on the docket here is Blue Jays at Cincinnati Reds. Barrios on the mound and Kennedy on the mound. This is a bullpen game for Cincinnati Reds. Keep in mind, I did have the weather this morning, and excuse me, y'all. I didn't have the weather this morning. I didn't even go look. Well, I did look, but hmm. Great American Ballpark over under 10.5 right there. All right. Sometimes this Toronto Blue Jays offense can get anemic here. I'm not singling out a single bat right now. Guys like Matt McClain, they can, they in play. Uh, he's in play. Let's see, Matt McClain, Joey Votto, Friedel. This is a projected lineup right here, not the actual lineup. So I might just wait for their lineup to come out, but I couldn't talk you off any of these guys right here. Oh my god! Ooh, excuse me. It's just that it's just not popping out for me. Now Toronto has an implied total of 5.7 runs. That's probably why, because I don't normally go to Toronto bats, but in a ballpark like this, somebody like Vlad Guerrero, who I next to never give out him. Um, hmm, Chapman, those guys like that. Those guys can hit the bomb. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's the game is on here, but it didn't pop for me. I'm just tell you that right now. Um, Philadelphia Phillies at Washington Nationals. Here we got an over under 9 in the spot. What I do like about this, it's gonna be Philadelphia Phillies and nothing for me in this spot. Mainline parlays, run line straights. Then I do like Michael Lorenzen's pitching out sitting at 17.5 at a -185. You can use that as a parlay piece if you want. So I got interest in that right there. Let me see. So you'll get Bryce Harper, his runs and RBIs at 2.5 right now. I don't know. Maybe a hit parlay or something like that, but I don't know. This Washington team, and then they bullpen is trash. So I like these guys. I like Harper here. Okay, I do. Hmm. The usual suspects are in play, but I do like Harper here. I'm gonna just leave it at that. So I'm probably gonna take Philly on the run line. I'll probably take them on the run line. San Francisco Giants at Atlanta Braves. Cobb on the mound, Strider on the mound, over under 8.5. Giving them Atlanta Braves -1.5. Okay. I did mix something up. I took 7 Ks. Manually took 7 Ks in the win for Strider last night or whatever. That came out to about minus minus 125. I couldn't talk if it's 8.5 strikeouts though. I like it going up against this San Francisco team. Okay, favorite bet here is going to be Olsen, but all the gang is in play. Milwaukee Brewers at Texas Rangers here. We got over under 8.5. Woodruff on the mound, Haney on the mound. Okay, Haney ass got pulled early. That last game, I ain't like that not one bit. So I don't know what's going on with this Haney situation. I'm gonna just have to fall back. But bats here, um, Corey Seager. All right. Woodruff putting his pitching his worst versus left hand batters. So that's all you need to know. Plus, they guys like who the fuck did I have in there? Let me show you guys. Let me tell you. Let me see. The lefties though, the lefties get a bump here, slight bump here. I had on my radar. Golly, wow. Corey Seager, of course, 1.125 OPS versus righties. He's 3-6 versus him. And I had Nathaniel Lowe, 881 OPS versus righties. Okay, but William Contreras, he's one bat that I was really, really looking hard at. He's got 1,000 OPS versus lefties. He hits lefties really, really well. Okay, last time I took him for a bomb. He hit a home run for me. In this type of setting here, so it's a possibility that he could probably take Haney deep here. Okay, so that's those are a couple plays right there. Um, at the end of the day, we have a 8.5 total in this one here. His hits, runs, and RBIs, I probably couldn't talk you off of it. What are they? Let's see. So, right, they don't even have interesting. Oh, there he is, Corey Seager, -140 right there. I drink the juice on that. I drink the juice on that -140 hits, runs, and RBIs. I like that. And then William Contreras hits, runs, and RBIs, or just a hit, or all the way up to a home run, something like that. I couldn't talk you off of that. All right. But the rest of the lefties for Texas are they in play, definitely in play. There you have that. Pittsburgh, is that the next game here? I'm going over here. Uh, Seattle Mariners at Houston Astros over the 8.5 in the spot. Excuse me, I don't know how much I trust France or Miller here. These are two of not my favorite pitchers here. Okay, so like I said, we got over on the 8.5 here. Um, Seattle Mariners offense has been on one as of late. Uh, there go the weather right there. So I'll show you guys the weather in 1 second. Yeah, so yeah, they've been pretty hot as of late. Okay, so that's one thing. I'm looking at a couple bats here on the Houston side. Don't know if I'm gonna pull the trigger, but Alvarez is due for a home run. That's one thing. I'm gonna get that shit out the way right now. All right, he's due. Um, Yanya Diaz. I was just looking at him. He's I like to target him at home. He's got 16 home runs. Um, 15 of them are versus right hand pitching. Versus right hand pitching. He's hitting 305 versus righties, and at home versus righties, he's batting 348. Advanced numbers look like this: home versus right hand pitching, 15% K rate, average 348, on base percentage 371, slugging 717, OPS 1089, isolated power 370 with a 195 WRC plus. Okay, so I'll be looking at those two guys for sure. So there we have that. All right. Pittsburgh Pirates at Minnesota Twins here. We got an over under of 8.5 in this spot. Lopez on the mound. Um, um, what the hell is his name? Andre Jackson on the mound here. So Andre Jackson does have some good K stuff here. Um, Minnesota been hitting righties well, and um, Pittsburgh been hitting righties too. I want to say. So here go Pittsburgh. Where are they? Okay, so they 10th. All right, top 10 in WRC plus with a 26.8 K rate. That's pretty high. Okay, that's the last 30 days. Last 14 days. Kansas City Royals. No, not Kansas City. Detroit. No, they still 10 top 10. Pittsburgh 112 WRC plus 25% K rate. Minnesota 27% K rate with a 128 WRC plus in that time span. So they hit both of these teams hitting righties well. Both of them. Minnesota last 7 days. Last 7 days. Not a big enough sample size for me for them. They've been striking out. Um, Pittsburgh though. WRC plus. Where are they? They fall. They fall. They fall. All right, 102. Still though, it is what it is. Um, Undecided on the side in this one here. I don't know if it might be a little bit of value on the end on that Pittsburgh side, even if you want to take the plus 1.5. Uh, I don't know. Be my guest. I'm probably just gonna stay off of it. I'm probably just gonna stay off of it. Um, Jackson got some K stuff. I want to pull the trigger on this K prop. Last time I checked, it was 5.5. It's kind of steep, but I don't know. I ain't gonna wreck my brain. New York Mets at St. Louis Cardinals, man, over under 9.5. Today is the day Goldsmith might hit that home run. Well, we was all over him yesterday, so today is a new day. Lukeski is trash juice. Okay, so man, his ass he's trash. So and then he's a lefty. So St. Louis they do hit lefties. I'm gonna like these bats here. I'm gonna like probably Goldie number one, maybe Contreras number two, then Arenado, some shit like that. But his runs will not be asked for those guys. I love him. Let's see if they can prove me right, man. I think they get on the board early and often in this one here. You will get Alonso been hitting the ball too, man. Wilson Contreras at a minus 145. Goldsmith minus 165 at a parlay piece right now. And Nolan Arenado at plus 115. Okay. So there you have that. Goldsmith, Arenado, and Contreras home run candidates today. For sure. All right. Um, Next game we're going to talk about is the Chicago White Sox at Colorado Rockies over under 12. It's just you know the drill, okay? It's a over, man. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's over, but uh, it's Coors Field, man. They putting up runs, man. Actually, I like Colorado to win this game, but I ain't betting it. You know, I like Colorado to win this game. Brendan Rodgers back, and Charlie Mort, Blackman back. So we'll see. We'll see. I like all the bats here. White Sox bats get a bump. Peter Lambert, 923 OPS versus lefties. If you could look at somebody like Andrew Benintendi for his hits, runs, and RBIs, something like that, that's in play there. Luis Robert, he's just good at baseball. He's in a home run watch here. So it can be one here. All right. And don't forget about McMahon, probably my favorite bat on the Colorado side. He's batting what 833 OPS, 833 OPS versus righties there. So yeah, it is what it is. All right. Nolan Jones, all those guys. So I'm probably gonna end up leaning towards Colorado. Who knows? Tampa Bay Rays at Los Angeles Angels here. We got over under 9.5 in this spot. I don't have too much for this one, man. I could see myself going to Otani and Diaz for a hit parlay or something like that. I think that could excuse me, Otani and Yandy Diaz for a hit parlay or something like that. I think that could smack. Other than that, we got an 8.5, 9.5 total here. It's possibility the Sparks could fly here for a lot of hits, runs, and RBI. So keep an eye up on that. Arizona Diamondbacks at San Diego Padres. We got an over under 8.5 in this spot. Got Brandon Fott on the mound, and we got Lugo on the mound. I'm not a big fan of neither one of these pitchers, especially Fott. You know what I'm saying? So Fott been getting his ass. No, he pitched good last out. I don't want to say, but it is what it is. Soto still popping up for me. I might take him for one hit. You know, the bare minimum. Messing with him, I might take him for one hit, but he's been popping in my model thing today. So there you have that. What what bats did I have out for? Corbin Carroll, all right, on the road versus lefties. You know that's one of my favorite splits. On the road versus righties. I'm sorry, he's got a 904 OPS versus righties on the road. Seth Lugo, 818 OPS versus lefties. Okay, and then like I said, I can't talk you off none of these guys from the from from the Padres side. I'm gonna like Soto again, man. You know, I might sprinkle some on this home run today, see if he smack it out. Baltimore Orioles at Oakland Athletics. We got an over under 8.5, and not one of my favorite games right here. You know, sometimes it's easy to find value on some of these weak ass teams, man. Um, big favorites here, but it's minus 198 favorites for Baltimore. And what we got here? So I was looking at Gunnar Henderson and O'Hearn. Okay, those are two bets that I was looking at. And on the flip side, on Oakland side, you know, Zach has got to be in play. Zach Geloff. So Geloff, however you pronounce his name, but you know he's in play. Okay, I like both. I like those bats right there. Miami Marlins at Los Angeles Dodgers. Man, we got an over under 8.5 in this spot, and Alcantara on the mound, Gosling on the mound. A couple people who was popping for me, but I don't understand why. Jason Hayward was popping. Somebody else was popping too, but I didn't add him to my player pool. But at a minus 142, I'm gonna keep on taking it, man. I'm gonna keep on taking it. It just is what it is. Ooh, am I so tired? Bats here. Um, hmm, interesting. Because I don't think I put any bats in this game for me. Let's see. I might have just put one bat in there. Okay. Well, obviously, I didn't put them in there, and I don't feel like going back to look. Let me see if I skipped over a game or something because all these games aren't listed. Toronto Blue Jays, Boston. Oh, Boston Red Sox and New York Yankees. Ugh, damn! I gotta have to lean towards Boston in that one on the road. Yep, and that's it, man. Those are all the games right there. Let me get a quick, brief run back here. Um, yeah, Wilson Contreras, Arenado, Goldie too. I like Goldie too. Um, this whole game is in play. This White Sox game, just play it, man. Whoever you think you hit a home run, bet him, bet it. Um, mm, mm. Andy Diaz hits runs and RBI sitting at a parlay piece at minus 165. I'm gonna have to hurry up and bet that. Put that in a parlay. Um, Zach Geloff, whatever. He's plus money for his shit at plus 105. Hits, runs, and RBIs. I'm taking that. Corbin Carroll, maybe just a hit parlay. In a hit parlay, um, who else? That's it. Um, um, Jason Hayward plus 130, and he was popping out. I'm gonna temper my expectations on that one though. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna focus a little bit more on the money line here. So with that being said, guys, I guess that just about sums it up, man. Uh, peace out, man. Good luck to everyone. Good luck.